I can train you to look through my eyes as a trainer, good to go. And you only stay with me because you feel that I can develop you and take you to the next level and guide you. But if it feels like you only motivated around me, we have a problem. I can't want it more than you. I had to learn that the hard way. I was beating myself up. Okay, I tell you about the story about this client. Okay, I felt bad about her. I had her for about 4 years. Okay, 4 years. We had not made any progress. It was like 10 pounds she has lost, but she keep telling me, yes, I want to lose it. I need to lose it. I want to get in my jeans. I want to feel better. Okay, great. And I'm busting my brain. I'm like, oh my gosh, she hasn't lost it. She's gaining. What's going on? I'm looking at the macros. I'm like, no, the macros look good. I'm like, I know she works with me. I see her kind of come in on the high on the back end. She's not telling me that she's going around eating and she's stressing and she hasn't slept for 2 days and her job is stressing. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, how are you making this? But I was taking that personal. And one of my mentors, he was like, you know what? Some people you're not going to be able to help. And you just have to accept that. They're not going to be able to help them. Sometimes they just need you just to listen and to be around them, and you might just be a glorified friend. Unfortunately, you sometimes some people have you as a glorified friend or a glorified therapist. I've known some of the things people have told me that their spouse doesn't know. It's like it's crazy, but some people utilize that because they trust you with so much different things. It's like, wow, I didn't know we just went to another level in our relationship. I'm glad you trust me, but we just went to another level in our relationship with things. So yeah, I mean, yeah, there's so many different stories I could tell you about that. God, Lee. Okay, sorry,
Yeah.
that was a
No,
ramble.
it's funny when I first got into fitness or got back into fitness because I've been a trainer since I was probably, I think I was about 20, maybe 19 or
Okay.
20. I got hired at a facility in New Jersey and I was doing the intake and they
Mm.
even had me doing like fat caliper tests, which I thought was
Ah,
kind of
wait,
interesting.
with the clamps? Oh, yes.
On
Let's take a
people
piece of
coming
fat.
from the gym. Like I'm, and I'm of course most of the people that were going to the place were probably in their like 30s and 40s, and the
Mm.
19-year-old is sitting there just doing their little thing with it. But when I got reintegrated, the first step was I wanted to do life coaching. I thought, oh, I
Mm.
could do this, and then I did it for a while, and I said, oh no, I'm this is like therapy. And so I was like, oh, I'm not going to do this. And then I went into fitness training and I realized fitness training is therapy as well. It's a
Mm-hmm.
different kind of therapy because at least we're working out while we're chatting.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hopefully giving you things to think about as we're doing this. And obviously, I don't want to go terribly deep because that's not my job. My job is
Mm-hmm.
to get you strong and move you along and not to be all up in your business and what your husband's doing or what your wife's doing or whatever kind of
But
stuff.
sometimes they just give it to you. Sometimes
Yes.
they share it. I'm like, I did not ask for that. I just have the straight face and try to be like, I did not ask for this. Please stop sharing this with me. I don't. I feel weird because I know I see your husband in the gym. Like this is weird. Stop telling me. Please stop telling me. And I try to move him out of it. It will go and it'll come right back. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like
They
when
need
we
somebody.
need to sweat. Like you need like that's not for me. I kindly told him like, all right, I appreciate you trusting me. However, I think our lines are kind of getting murky. So the stuff that you were telling me, I think you should go to someone that can really give you all their skill set to do that. That this is not that setting.